Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland lawyer Kip Bollen is set to take over next month as the new president of the National Federal Bar Association. Bollen, 47, of Rocky River, is a litigator at Thompson-Hine where he's worked 2 decades. Prior to that, he worked as a clerk for 2 years under the late Akron federal judge Sam H. Bell. Bollen was sworn in during the Federal Bar Association's annual meeting in Atlanta last week. He was elected in 2016 and served for a year as president-elect. He will serve as president from October 1 to September 30, 2018. He has held leadership roles with the National FBA since 2012, and before that in the FBA's Cleveland chapter. During his speech to members given in Atlanta, Bollen said he addressed, among other topics, recent attacks by President Donald Trump and others on federal judges and how those attacks threaten to erode what is an independent branch of government. Cleveland.com sat down with Bollen to discuss several topics, including the Bar Association and Trump's recent attacks. The answers have been condensed and edited for clarity. Describe the role of the Federal Bar Association. We are and strive to be the home for federal practitioners and judges, promote their interests and create an opportunity for them to become better educated and to develop their national resources. We take the importance of the independence of the federal judiciary very seriously. It's one of our guiding principles. We do this in a few ways. 1. We are the organization that will go to Capitol Hill and lobby on behalf of the judiciary, on behalf of the third branch, for full funding of the third branch. The judiciary is one of 3 branches of our government and it is funded with less than 0.2% of our budget every year. So we do our best to make sure that it's funded and it can do the work that it needs to. Talk a little bit about recent attacks on federal judges. The federal courts work, and frankly, America's been shaped the way it has been shaped because of the rule of the law, because of the independence of the judiciary. When we have elections, there's not guns in the streets, there are lawyers going to court. That's what we do here, and it's amazing when you think about it. And the reason it happens is because our judges are independent. So when they're attacked, personally, for an opinion that they've issued or a ruling that they've made, or a ruling they might make, or their heritage, that's anathema to me and it's anathema to our members. Have the attacks ratcheted up and are they worse than in the past? I don't know. I haven't done the analysis to look at the numbers, and I'm a lawyer, so we look at evidence, okay? I will say that my perception is that I have not seen attacks on individual judges at this level previously. This is new to me, and aside from that bothering me and me considering that wrong in and of itself, I think, especially when there's times of political turmoil, which we certainly have right now, it is critical that the public understand the independence of the judiciary. Do you see a time where cameras are allowed in federal courtrooms? The short answer is I really don't know. I thought the pilot project, done in Cleveland a few years ago, was a good idea. I didn't see anything negative that came out of it. I'm all for sunshine on most things. Certainly we want to protect jurors so that they can go about their role without any undue influence. But after you take care of that, I'm not sure what the arguments are that would oppose making the proceedings available to more people. I'm sure there's many. Trump is primed to nominate a new federal judge in Cleveland, and his choice is likely to come from a recommendation made by Senators Rob Portman and Sherrod Brown. Has the bar taken a position on senators working together to find a judge? Each senator has their own way of recommending somebody to the president. We don't tell the senators how to do it. We can't, and to the extent they ever want to ask us, perhaps we'll come up with something, but they don't. I will say, I personally think the way that our senators do it is smart. It makes sense. I don't know politically what all they've worked together on, but I know that they've come together on that selection commission. That's been a part of the process in Ohio for some time now, and you can't argue with the results. Tell me about clerking for Judge Sam Bell. Judge Bell was a lawyer's judge. Everybody loved appearing before him because of the attention that he gave your case and the love and respect that he treated the lawyers and the litigants before him. One of the things he taught me was that it's one thing to do justice, but it's another thing to have people see justice being done. and he was tremendous. When he would bring litigants in to talk about their case, usually at the final pre-trial, and he would demonstrate to them he knew their case. And more than that, he'd look behind facts and a day,